Oh, hey, Brian.
Hey,
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me out there.
Yeah, no worries. Hey, I just want to let you know before we start this up, the interview is going to be, jokey, but in all seriousness, I just wanted to let you know before we start that as a lifelong Montreal Canadiens fan, I really feel that C on your chest, it can stand for class.
Thank you.
You know, I like to think that I carry myself with the same air of professionalism that you do, and you're really a true inspiration. So thank you very much. What?
Thank you.
Okay, ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Welcome back to Sports Off Center, another Sports Off Center interview for you right now. I'm Eddie Majn, and my guest tonight is the star of the hit TV show 24CH, Brian Gionta. Brian, thanks for coming on with us.
Thanks for having me, bud.
No worries. So, you're the captain of the most storied franchise in the NHL. When you retire, which former Canadiens captain would you like to have the legacy of?
Ooh, I love the way John Bello is basically admired by the fans and the people of Montreal, but not too many people achieve his success or admiration from the people.
Oh, absolutely. I myself own a John Beliveau jersey simply because the guy is so classy. Yeah. I mean, really, he's Mr. Class. I've met him. He's the nicest guy in person, and he's a real professional, consummate professional.
For sure, and I love being around him. I've had many conversations with him, and I'm fortunate enough to have met him and be a part of a small part of his life, I guess. It's nice to be.
Excellent. So in recent years, the Habs have gotten more and more involved in the Movember campaign. As you can see right now, I've grown the Gionta myself. Why is it that you've tried growing the Brendan Gallagher so far?
Well, I'm not allowed to go with the goatee. People said that I use that all the time, so I had to do something different. But it's a slow growth right now. I finally went all the way down to nothing, and it's been a couple years since I've done that.
Well, hopefully I can wear it twice as good for the both of us. You were a superstar playing for Boston College and got your degree there instead of playing junior hockey. Do you think that you're smarter than everyone else in the NHL?
Absolutely. Why not?
Some people think that only the big guys on the team fight. However, you've dropped your gloves for the Habs before. How did you muster up the courage to fight a goon like Mike Comrie?
He came after me one game, and I just had to do it. I think he's got a few more career fights than I do, but at that point, you're not thinking about it, and you're sticking up for teammates and for yourself.
It's very admirable. When you appear on French programs, they'll often let you answer in English and then translate your answer. Are you ever worried that they've changed what you've said?
Absolutely. I'm sure they change it all the time. That's the one worry, and that's why we tried to take classes so I can try and figure out some stuff and be up to date and know a little bit, but you always worry about the translation for sure.
Il y a 5 ans que vous avez joué pour les Canadiens. Pouvez-vous déjà parler français?
You lost me.
Fair enough. You were often described as a hockey player using the Mark Twain quote, "It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog." Do you resent being often compared to a dog?
Well, I guess the way you put it that way, I guess maybe I should be, but I always looked at it as a positive thing, but until you mention that, it could be a negative, I guess.
Sorry for taking the wind out of your sails.
You ruined it for me.
Which is more painful, being body checked by Zdeno Chara or speaking to the media after every game?
The media, for sure. I'll take a Chara hit any day over meeting them after a loss to the media.
All right, then. Give me your most typical hockey answer for this question. So, Brian, how do you think you played there in the third period?
We played pretty well. We put the puck behind the D.
Keep getting the puck deep.
And made sure that we limited our turnovers.
Keeping it simple. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Your brother Steven followed in your footsteps and played for both Boston College and the New Jersey Devils. Do you ever go to him and say, "Steven, stop copying me"?
Sometimes, but I feel bad for him. He kind of had to follow me through both those things, New Jersey and BC, and sometimes he gets called Brian on the ice, and I'm sure it's tough for him.
Do you ever make fun of Nathan Gerby because of his height?
All the time. He's the only guy in the league I can make fun of for his height.
There you go. What kind of stuff do you chirp him with? Because I'm sure you know all of them. Because you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can eat an apple off his head. All the ones that I hear.
In a league where many players are chastised for excessive gloating, celebrations, and antics, you've maintained that you let your hard work and play on the ice do all the talking for you. Even during the lockout, you rode the bus with the Albany River Rats in the AHL. Since you're such a nice guy, are you insulted you keep getting snubbed for the Lady Byng?
No, that's one trophy I think in the league you don't want to win. You don't want to be looked at as too soft.
All right, well, congratulations on never winning the Lady Byng, Brian.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming on the show. For Sports Off Center, Brian Gionta, Eddie Majn, we'll catch you next time, sports fans.